Hello and welcome to Tricks of the S-Trade channel. Today is the 27th of February 2017, and today's video we have Angela Bassett. Alright, now before I get into the video, as I always say and I usually say, that we are not against transgenders, alright? We are not against homosexuals or any other form of sexual inversions people may have. That's not the norm. All right, so what we're against is trying to make people understand that there is an organized system put in place that's taking the choice of these children away from making the choice of deciding which gender they want to live in, and castrating or mutilating these kids, feeding them hormones, creating a false reality, a false world, a false bubble for them to live in. And these kids are growing up into mature men and adults, deceiving us, all right? Painting a false sense of reality for us and controlling your mind. And as I've always said, that the people at the helm of this, the hierarchy which has provided the resources for this to be viable, for this to be a religion, is the Vatican. Now, if it's your first time watching a video on this channel, I always recommend that you watch the primer video first, alright? Then you download the document that's attached to every video that we make, which will show you the visual differences between male and female. You read and study that document for yourself. It might look like it has a lot of pages, but trust me, it's only pictures. It will take you like 30 minutes and you get done. Then you can come back and continue watching the video so you can have a firm understanding and foundation on what we're trying to show you. Also, I recommend that you watch the Zayn Malik video and you also watch the Marilyn Monroe video. Now, with that said, it's sometimes very, very shocking when you come into connection with the truth, because a lot of people suffer from what they call delusion. Now, a delusion is when someone is presenting facts to you, all right, that show you that what you thought or what you thought to be true is actually a lie. But you still decide to hold on to the lie when all facts point to telling you that what you believe is a lie. You don't want to believe the truth. And it's funny because with somebody like Angela Bassett, who's been on so many movies, all right? That's why I'm saying that you can't trust anybody, because for example, when you ask the question, you always ask this question. There's a lot, you hear it all the time. Where are the homosexuals on TV? And you can't seem to find them. It's because for men, they take men and put some breast on them, give them some hips, and they start kissing other men on TV and making love to, if there's such a thing, and handling on the men, and you're sitting and watching with your kids thinking that you're watching a man and a woman on TV, but it's actually two males. And I'm thinking children should be grown enough to make that kind of decision on what they should be watching, not actually deceiving you by TV. So that's why you can't trust anybody on TV, because with anybody who has kissed Angela Bassett has been kissing on a man, even his husband, so-called Courtney B. Vance. So with that said, I'm just talking to stimulate your mind and really show you what's been going on. And one of the things I want to talk about, that Hollywood is so deceptive, right? I'm getting to find out, so the deception runs, it's horrible. The Vatican deception is horrible, because sometimes you could see a woman on TV and you see that she has such male features. I'm just getting to understand that Hollywood pays some of these females to have plastic surgery to make their jaws very square, so that when you look at them, You think, okay, a female can have a square jaw, strong jawline, like a man, and that's how you get confused. And also, one thing I wanted to bring to your attention as well is the fact that we hear a lot about climate control and the weather, all right? That there's such a thing as global warming. But we've never ever, sat down to ask the question, um, is it actually true? Because none of us has ever lived up to, let's say, 200 years or 300 years to know what the climate was before now. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on because all is geared towards controlling you. Because, for example, there is I'll provide a link of this document. It's called the UN Agenda 2030. All right, it's talking about that. You can just follow my mouse right here, right? It says we are committed to achieving sustainable development in its three dimensions: economic, social, and environmental. All right. The UN is trying to control the environment. What makes up the environment? What makes up the environment are human beings. That means they're trying to control you. And look at what you're saying: social and environmental. What does social mean? It means your behavior. They want to control how you think, how you behave. And they want to do this by the year 2030. This is what the Vatican has in mind for you. Because, like I said, the United Nations is a front organization of the Vatican, whether it be the Trilateral Commission, whether it be the Council on Foreign Relations, or any other, let's say organization that's global, whether it be a company, bank, or whatever. It's all Vatican owned and controlled. Right? And so, one of the greatest hoaxes they tell people, is that the population of the world is getting too big, and then it has to be under control. And they make people, believe that they have to annihilate, a lot of people for this to be possible. But let's think about this logically. I mean, in the world that we live in, we know for a fact that if you want to make money, if you want to grow in whatsoever, you need a viable population, right? You need a lot of people. Because, for example, people don't actually understand that money is just not the accumulation of like currency that you have, currency notes you have. It's actually assets. And people are assets. That's why, for example, in the United States, they'll say we're in a recession, but you see that they're building everywhere, building houses and infrastructure, because assets is money, and you need people to occupy those assets. Otherwise, how are you going to make money? Everywhere you're around, you see there is construction of a building of some sort, because real money is assets. So don't be fooled by a lot of, this lying and deceiving. Think about stuff. Think about stuff. Open your brain. Think about things logically. Don't just believe what you see on TV. Everybody you see on TV is a paid liar. It doesn't matter. All right? And like I said, psychology, the Vatican knows how to play in psychology. And one of the to play psychology in your mind. And like I've said before, the four variables used in psychology, in the study of human psychology, is food, all right, sex, family. With family, you can substitute relationships, is the same thing, and pain, right? Pain has variables, right? Joy is a type of pain. Joy is a variable of pain, not a type. Joy, happiness, fear is a variable of pain, okay? So when they put fear into you, fear equals control. They can control your mind. Because let me give you an example of fear. If you walk out in the morning and you think it's gonna rain, you're afraid that it's gonna rain, you're gonna start acting towards the point that it's gonna rain. So for example, if you usually drive let's say drive very fast on the road, you slow down your speed, you get an umbrella, all right? You see, the fear of rain is putting control on you, so you're doing certain things based on that. That's how they control and manipulate your mind. All right. Now, I'll leave a link of this document, this UN Agenda 2030, on this particular video. And I also recommend that you look it up yourself. You can just Google UN Agenda 2030. And with that said, let's get into today's video, which is about Angela Bassett. Now, this is Angela Bassett. And I remember the first time when I watched Angela Bassett, I got introduced to him on this movie called Waiting to Exhale. And I used to think this looks like a very strong female, right? I used to think, no, sorry. I used to think this looked like a male. But just because TV presented it to you, and because based on the fact that we believe everything we see on TV, I just took it out, okay, she's female. And she's just female with very masculine features. Now let me go to the picture that I'm talking about so you can remember if you did see it before. This is, I think, the picture of her like Waiting to Exhale, if you've ever watched that movie. And you can see that it's looking very masculine here. Because right now they've tried to feminize him a lot. You can see by the arms. Can you see the hands right there? Those are the hands of a man, right? Can you see the angles it creates? But I just believe TV, all right? So you can imagine this thing has been in a lot of movies. A lot of men have kissed it, have made love to it in movies. And you never knew for one day that you were having a lot of homosexual action on TV. So Taya Diggs, for example, who kissed it on Stella Got Her Groove Back, Courtney B. Vance, who's married, and several other stars that I can't name. Even Denzel Washington, who's been with him and Malcolm X. Denzel Washington is my favorite actor. But like I said, you can't trust anybody on TV. You can't make them your role models. They are paid deceivers, paid to lie to you, to create and control what your thoughts are. All right? So let me just go back further to the pictures I was trying to show before. Now, if you look at Angela Bassett's head right here, right? You see that sloping forehead and that male brow ridge right here? You're looking at a male. You see that sloping forehead and the premature baldness of the hair receding? That's how males look. If you're not aware, let me show you a picture, all right? Let's go further up here. This is how a male forehead looks. See the sloping forehead right there? You're looking at a male. If I pull this to the side a little bit more, so you can see the same thing, that you're looking at the same sloping forehead. Okay, right here. Can you see that? So that's why we present to you facts. We don't just call anybody a tranny. We take this seriously. So when we say someone's a tranny, we have to provide you facts. We're not like other stations who just go like, who are shilling for the Hollywood and the Vatican, who just mix up everybody and call them trannies when they're not showing you any facts. And because you don't know, you just believe. And at the end of the day, you think everybody's a tranny. It's not the case. All right? Now let's go further with other pictures. All right? Here's another picture of Angela Bassett. As you can see, she has a straight back. She's supposed to, if she was a female, the back was supposed to start to dip just below the shoulders, all right? And it will start curving in until when it gets to the navel, then it will come back right into her butt area. Because a female's back is always arched because she's going to be pregnant. And the arch is to make sure that she doesn't tumble over or have problems working. Then she can also carry the extra weight of pregnancy. As you can see, Angela Bassett's back here is straight up and down. Straight like a man's back. If you didn't know how a man's back looks, let me show you with a picture, all right? I'm going to try to increase this and show you what I mean. Okay? Let's run through this document. This document is attached to every video that we make. So like I said, you always have to look below the YouTube video. Go get the link, click on it, download it, and study it. Now, here's a female's back right here. As you can see, the back starts dipping just below the shoulder blades behind. It goes in, it goes right deep inside. Then when it gets to the navel, where a woman's navel out is, it starts coming out into her butt area. With a man, the back goes straight up and down, right? Straight down into the pelvis. Okay? Now, let me show you some other pictures so you can know what I'm talking about here. All right? Let's scroll further down to show you what we're saying. Let me see if I can scroll a little bit more faster. All right? Hold on a second. Bear with me. Okay. So a female always has to have an arch in her back, right? You see that? The arch just starts below the shoulder blades, then it starts dipping inside. You're gonna see this deep curve inside. Then when it comes into towards the navel, it comes out into her pelvis. All right. Let me show you another thing. It doesn't matter if she has muscles. All right. Can you see that? There always has to be an arch in the back, a female's back, because she has to be pregnant. She can carry the weight of children or weight of babies, all right? See that? Now with a man's back, you see this right here? It's straight up and down. It goes straight. If it arches, it's going to arch outside, but usually it's straight. It doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, okay? See this again? Straight, right? Can you see that? See that? Straight, all right? If we compare that back over here, all right, with this back, you can see it's straight up and down. Can you see that? Can you see that? You're looking at a man. This isn't a female. Angela Bassett is not female. Compare the back right here, straight up and down, into the pelvis. With this, straight up and down. Forget about the fat butt behind you. It's fake. It's not real. So that's why you can see this is the role model that a lot of people have built their lives around. Be it black men or black women or any other ethnicity. Because I used to look at her and say, wow, at 50, she still looks this good, right? It's because it's male. Let's go further. Here's another picture. A straight back. I was looking through so many pictures trying to see if I could find one. There's nothing. Straight up and down back into the pelvis, just like a male. Look at the muscular structure. Because I know the first time I saw her on TV and Waiting to Exhale, I was like, this looks like a man. But TV told me it was female, casted her in roles as a female, and I believed it. Look at that. It's a female. Oh, sorry, it's a male, sorry to say. It's not a female. Let's go further. I already showed you this picture. Look at the hands again. Look at those huge hands. Those are male hands. Just like mine. Look at the angles it creates. And this was in the first movie, Waiting to Excel, or how Stella got her groove back on. And I used to wonder, wow, it's just a muscular looking female. I used to think this looks like a man. But TV said it's female, and so we believed it. So you see now how you have to start thinking and reading in between the lines on how these people construct languages and stuff to you. Because it's more like somebody tells you, you get into an office, right? And you have a discussion. And you guys don't have an agreement. And somebody tells you have a good day. It means bye-bye. Don't come back. So you have to read in between the lines. And you actually know what they're saying. All right, let's go further. Another picture. Straight back. Straight back. See that? Up and down, right? It doesn't matter if a female is in clothes. The arch in the back will always show. It doesn't matter. See that now? Straight up and down. All right, let's go further. Another picture. Because I got so many pictures to show you. See that still? Straight back. The back of a male. You're not looking at a woman. You're looking at a genetically born male. Transgender and is female. And fed to you on TV. Making you believe it's female when it's not. Another picture. Look at that again. I had to go through so many pictures just to prove that to you. Straight up and down back. Forget about the fake butt. and the pretty face and makeup, you're looking at a man. See that? Straight up and down back. Goodness. Let's go further. Same picture. I just want you to see it again. I had to take a look at it twice. Straight back. It doesn't matter if the female's in clothes. You're going to still see the arch in her back. Let's go further. Another picture. Straight up and down back. With the fake butt. Because you remember the first picture I did show you. Right? Of when I said that it was in the movie Waiting to Excel. I think Stella, or how Stella got her groove back. That I thought, this looks very masculine. But TV said it's female. So I believed it. But look now. It's got a bigger butt because it's been implanted. You're looking at a man. Look at those hands. Those are the hands of a man. Remember what we said about hands? If you cut the hands by the palms and pull it into the face for a man, it's going to fill up the whole entire length of the face and leave little or nothing else. Right? You're looking at a man straight back. See that? All right, let's go further. Straight back again. Can you see that? Straight back. It's not the back of a female. You're looking at a man. A man in woman's clothes with a fake butt. So if you're straight, don't look at this thing no more and fantasize. You're looking at a man. But if you're homosexual, which is allowed, carry on. All right? Let's show you another picture. Look at that back again. Straight back, up and down. I show you facts. I don't want you to have any illusions or delusions. You're looking at a man. A man twisting his back and trying to look feminine. But it's a man all the same. Another picture. Look at that. Straight back with the fake butt. Right? Can you see that? Look at the muscles. The muscles. Straight back. No curve in that back. You're looking at a man. All right? All right. Another picture. See that again? Straight back. I'm showing you several pictures so you can see and have no delusions or illusions that you're looking at a dude. All right? With the fake butt. Don't worry about the fake butt. Don't get carried away by this or the face or the hair. You look at this. You're looking at a man. All right? Look at that. See that? All right. Let's go further. Straight back again. Doesn't matter. The clothes a woman wears, you're always going to see that arch in that back. Just like the female over here. She has an arch. That's a female. It's a man. Straight back. All right? Can you see that? That's a female over here. See the clothes? See that arch? Here, it's straight. All right? Let's go further. Straight back again. It's trying to bend it and show you that it's got nothing. It's a straight back, just like my back. I'm a dude. This is a dude. Right? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, bro. All right, let's go further. Straight back again. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about the fake butt, the smile to distract you so you're not looking at it, right? Because with transgendered males, with their devious behavior, they always try to, deceive you with a smile, right? Always trying to deceive you with a smile. So you're not looking at that back to see that you're looking at a man. All right? So we come to the end of the video. Subscribe, stay tuned, and we'll feed you with more information. Remember, you look with your eyes and see with your brain. Put your brain to work. All right? Bye-bye.